My name is Gabby, and today on my channel we're going to be making potato leek soup. Before we get into the video, please like it, give me a big thumbs up, and also subscribe. Okay, today we're just using a simple 7 ingredients. We have leeks, all chopped up. We have Yukon Gold potatoes. We have 2 shallots, 1 whole block of butter, salt, pepper, and chicken bouillon, which is going to act as our chicken stock. I just want to give you a tip. In your cabinet, if you don't have chicken stock or beef stock, the quickest way to make one really quick to have the same amount of flavor is to just use chicken bouillon or whatever bouillon you want. The cubed is better than the paste that they sell in the store. Just mix it with boiling hot water. Make sure it's heat safe when you do that. And then just mix it together, and then you have a quick chicken stock.
This is one of my favorite soups to make, especially if you're trying to clean out all the leftover ingredients you have in your fridge and pantry. It's super budget friendly and almost impossible to mess up. I'm putting my butter in portions, but in total I have a whole block of butter, 2 full leeks, and 2 full shallots all chopped up. The trick to the soup is you really need to let the shallots and leeks sweat out. I didn't do a time lapse here because I didn't want it to be boring, but in total, they were sauteing in the pan for about 30 to 40 minutes. And this is really important, especially if you want to get the full flavor out. After I added the potatoes, I then added 2 cups of chicken stock and 2 cups of water. You can add 2 more cups of chicken stock if you just have it on hand or want to make some with the chicken bouillon. Once I had it up to a high boil, I made sure the potatoes were fork tender, and once they are, the soup is ready to be mashed and served.
What do you think?
It's amazing.
It tastes like mashed potatoes mixed into a soup, but it's so good.
Okay, I dig it. I think this would beat Panera, would beat like any soup, like a diner soup. The diner always has good soup, but this beats the diner soup. The only place we'd probably go head to head, and I say this with confidence, is probably like a French restaurant. This is a French soup. There's a few differences. If a French chef saw me cook this, he'd say like, wow, you have bad technique. But let me explain. This soup is rustic. I didn't want it to be so smooth, you know, like a very liquid soup. I wanted it to be more viscous and hearty. So I think it tastes good. You want to taste the potato. You just don't want it to be smooth.
What kind of potatoes are these again?
Yukon Gold.
It gives it like a sweetness. The potatoes, the Yukon potatoes gives it a certain sweetness, and the leek gives it a nice earthiness, and it kind of tastes like mashed potatoes mixed into a soup, but I mean in a good way though. Like, it's really good.
This sounds really weird, but I want to do some experimenting on this channel. Maybe in a few videos from now, I want to try this exact same soup with sweet potatoes. I think just because I want to see the color that it will come,
be good.
right?
Be good, yeah.
The color would be so vibrant. Wow, I'm so distracted. This soup tastes really good. Yeah, so I want to try it with sweet potatoes. I'm glad I didn't add any garlic to it. Lately, I've been on a garlic kick. I think the shallots and the leeks have a really good flavor profile.
And you also added the chicken block, I think, right?
There was a chicken bouillon. After cooking this, I realized that I did not like the color. I kind of wanted it to just be, you know, I know I had a chicken bouillon, but you could have done vegetarian. I kind of wanted it to be all vegetarian. But then I was like, I don't like the color. Let's add some cream. I add cream to everything. But it was good.
Yeah, it tastes amazing. So
there you have it. Rustic, hearty potato leek soup.
Just want to show you guys. It's still like hot. I don't know if you could see the steam coming off of it, but it's so good.